Hi everyone, my name is Rachel from Rach Makes a Plan. This is my very first planner video. It is a planner kind of like lineup slash setup video. There may be a follow-up here. I don't want to make it too long because it is my first video. So let's dive right in. I am a hardcore dashboard freaking planner person. So I have a bunch of different planners that I have been using that I want to use for the upcoming year. Some are old, some are undated, and a lot of them are new. So we're going to start from the beginning. Initially, I was going to use my tried and true dashboard planner. And I bought this one because I love the colors inside. It's super bright. It's really bright and really fun. I love the colorful, I don't know what you call it, dividers. Thank you. The colorful dividers, people call them dashboards, colorful dividers. And then everything else is like super neutral. The months are really neutral here, and the weeks are really neutral here. The only thing that I don't love about Happy Planner really is, well, I mean, in particular, is the currently page. I get that it's like, oh, here's what's coming up next month, but I like to take out my entire month at once, and I use the currently page as kind of like a scrapbook page, so I'll put pictures and stuff in here, but I want to take out the whole month. So I can do a couple different things. I can cover this February and make it January, or I can switch it around. I can redate it. I can use another planner and use that currently page, which is what I did this year, but we'll see. So this is the dashboard planner, but then there's also this Simply layout, which I really enjoy also. And I was trying to decide if I had even too much space, because in this dashboard planner, you have your monthly spread, and then on the weekly layout, you have like a task page. This is like your dashboard page, and it's like a task list, important, looking ahead, and notes. You obviously can make them into whatever you'd like. And then you have like your weekly for like appointments and stuff, and that's great. But I was finding that I wasn't utilizing this page as much as I thought I was going to, at least not every week. So what I'm going to try is using this Simply layout. It's also a dashboard, and it's also very neutral. I keep hitting my little stand, so I apologize if I'm making anybody nauseous with my jiggling of video. But what's different about this is that they don't have that dashboard page. So they just have like a double week page with the dates. And what you can do instead is stick in like a notebook, note sheet, or like a half sheet or something like that of just like running tasks. And then you can just kind of like move them week to week. So instead of having like a weekly task list, I would have a monthly. And I just kind of move it week to week. The other thing that I really like about this layout is that it does have, oh my gosh, why does it keep shaking? Is that it does have like a notes page in it, which is really cool at the end of the month, and it goes on the back of it. Isn't that cool? So I could take this March, because there's nothing on the back, and I could just simply move it to the back of March, and take April's and move it to the back of April, and then I'd have these notes pages, which is awesome. So not only do I have notes pages, but then I have the currently page in the correct month. So I really love that aspect of it. So I am going to try that, I think, for at least the beginning of the year and see how it goes, and kind of go from there. I'm also trying to figure out which cover I want to use. So I'm going through all of these. This is just a notebook with beautiful note pages and some dividers that I might use. Look at how pretty these are. I love it. I love the little detail in the binding. Like, I like a neutral page, but you know, notes are fun, and most of the time they're for work or for something. And then the other thing that I've been using, and I used it this year too, because you'll see as we go through it, I love my Squad Girls, by the way. I might actually use this cover for 2024. In the Squad Girls planner, this is the monthly layout. So in the monthly layout, you have your month. Here, let's go to a month I haven't used yet. Let's go to December. Isn't that pretty? In December, you have your monthly layout, and then you have this kind of like double dashboard, but it's kind of like a monthly, it's almost like a monthly overview. So you have like habit trackers, or you can use them as payment trackers, kind of anything that you want, important dates to highlight. There's different sections here. You can put monthly goals. Like, none of the things that you have on these pages need to be what they say. It can be note to self, or it can be something completely different. You can have your bills listed here. You can kind of do everything you want. Top priorities, it doesn't necessarily have to be top priorities. It could be if you have 3 kids or something, what are important things that you need to remember for your kids. But I use this page, so I'll take this out. I'll show you how I'm going to do all this, but I usually take this out. The other cool thing about this too is that it does have like just a monthly, they're just like monthly task lists, and there's about 31 in each month. So each one of these little sections is a day. And then you get to the end, and again, you have this note page that's attached to the currently page. So these are a little bit more fun. Like, I could take this one, again, because it's just notes on the back, and move it to the back of the month, so that when I take out January, all of January is coming with me. So I have this page. I'm going to show you how I Frankenplan all this together. I'm not a huge fan of like quotes and kitschy, you know, sayings and motivational sayings and stuff like that. But again, I love my squad girls. Look at how beautiful these ladies are. Okay, and then I have a budget planner that I got super reduced price. The thing is that the budget layout itself, like how you budget, doesn't really work for me. So I actually shared it with my very good friend who encouraged me to make this video in the first place, Daniela at La Planning Diva. She took the like budget pages, and I took the weekly expense pages, because that's kind of more of what I need to keep track of, is what we're spending on. That's my first step in like our budget journey, because whoa, we've got bills. This is another notebook, and I love this. This is one of the new lines, and I think I'm going to use this one as my cover for this year, for 2024, because it has Encanto, it has Alice, my girl Alice, love her. It also has Elsa and Anna. It has Maui and Moana. Mickey and Donald. Has the Queen of Hearts. Like, I love it. I think it's super fun and happy. So I think I might use it as my quote. And then the inside cover is super cute and sparkly too, and I love it. And it has some cute dividers in it too. So I think I'm going to use this as my cover and use a few of those notes pages. And then kind of new in my lineup are these 2 books. This is kind of like more of like a overall wellness, but definitely very focused on mental health. And this is like a fitness tracker. And there, I'll show you the inside. All of the happy planners have, look how fun this is. All of the happy planners have like a intro page where you can, like a name page where you can put your name on it. They all have a calendar, and then they pretty much all have this perpetual calendar. And I use this perpetual calendar to mark holidays or days off for myself, for my kids. I put like the school information in there, as far as like, again, like holidays, days that I know we don't have school, or anything major that's coming up, weddings or birthdays, things like that. So I use this calendar a lot. For this particular layout, you have the monthly layout, again, pretty neutral, which I love, like very colorful dividers, and then very neutral inside. Because you know me, I love to sticker. Well, you don't know me yet. This is like my first video. I love to sticker. It's so much fun. It's really cathartic, and it's kind of like my own mental health break. But as I was saying, this is kind of the layout for this particular one. So it has like how I'm feeling at the top, daily tasks and to-dos, and then checking in with yourself at the end. You could kind of use this in a few different ways. I could use this as my main planner, and just kind of like, I don't have to have how I'm feeling today. I could write like gratitude, or I could write a quote. I know, motivational quotes, and I just said, ignore me. But you could use it for a quote, or something like that. You could use it to track like your steps, if you want to use it as like an overall health planner. You could use it to track your steps, things that you track on, like if you have an Apple Watch or a smartwatch, you could use it for those kinds of things. You could use it for medication. You could use it kind of like to track your feelings on your medication, migraines, whatever. And then you just have like a quick daily task list. And even like if you don't want to do checking in with myself, you could do something like you could have a task list, and then you could change this into like your appointments for the day, something like that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use this one. What I also liked about this was that what they call the currently page, because before I even joined Happy Planner family, as far as like using Happy Planners, this was called the currently page, and it was like, what are you currently reading, watching, loving, eating, enjoying, thinking about, you know, things like that. So now it's just kind of like the currently page, even though it's evolved a bit. So for this particular one, you always have your 3 priorities, a habit you want to focus on this month, and a plan of action to help form this habit. So let's say you want to do something about your spending, or you want to make it a habit to film a video every week, something like that. And then what are you going to do that? You're going to carve out some time for yourself. You're going to make yourself a cup of coffee every morning. You're going to switch from coffee to tea, whatever habit that is. What's currently inspiring me, and then just kind of like overall thoughts and feelings. And this can be like going into the month, or like I said, I like to put these currently pages at the end of the month. This one's a little bit trickier because it is attached to the last week of the month. But you could take something like this and you could say like, this is how I'm feeling at the end of the month. So there's that one. That's more of a mental health. And this cover's super cute too. And then we have like the fitness planner, and I thought this was really cute. And this is more really like fitness, physical fitness related. Again, you have your really cute little happy faces. You have your name page. You have your perpetual calendar. It's not really perpetual because it kind of like changes, because like the Mondays change, whatever, but for the most part I like it to just, again, keep track of holidays and notes and stuff. Their currently page is a little bit different. Again, you have your top 3 priorities. You have your oh, stop shaking, don't shake. Your progress notes, how you're strengthening your mind, your body, and what you're loving about yourself right now. So this is a nice one too. Again, super cute dividers, which I love. Again, colorful and then neutral. It has a month, and then it goes into the weeks, and the weeks are a little bit different. So these weeks kind of like look like this, and it has your today section. This could be anything. This could be tasks. This could be, again, like tracking things from your smartwatch, your fitness, things like that. Your overall goals, where you're at today, your mood. So you kind of like use these almost interchangeably or in tandem. Your today's focus, they could be like what you're focusing on as far as like mentally or physically. You could say like today is leg day, or today is cardio day, or today is this day. And then for your food log, blog, your food log, blog, your blog log, your food log, blog. You can just jot down like for breakfast I had cereal, or you could get more in depth with your calories and micros and macros and things like that. Obviously I'm super into fitness because I know all of these amazing terms. And then the actual exercise for the day, or you can write down kind of like your exercise routine, or how it went, or how you felt after. Again, like for today, you could put in what exercises you want to do today, if you want to go to the gym, or if there's like a class. I love boxing, love kickboxing. I also love Pure Barre. I did that a few years ago right before my wedding, and it was amazing. Highly recommend. Kind of on the expensive side, highly recommend. It's awesome. So yeah, so I'm trying to decide how I want to use all of these in tandem to kind of like encourage myself to be healthier, because I am a mom and I do want to take better care of myself mentally and physically this year already, and it's only October. Well, it's already October. It's been a year. It has been a year. And I think writing things down or keeping things as a Franken planner that I can always go back to is really helpful. In my planner this year, I also have like journaling pages, which I'll kind of go through in the next video. I'll do like more of a setup video because I want to grab dividers and those little like dashboard dividers and stuff like that, and my label maker, and we'll really like get into all the fun stuff. And then this last planner here I bought because I love Miss Maker. Like, I love the Miss Maker line so much, but I'm not like a checklist person. Like, look how cute this is. I was also considering using this as my cover too, so we'll have to see about that. But this is the inside. Again, you have your name page, your calendar. Oh my God, 2025. How crazy is that? Perpetual calendar is here as well, and then you have super cute crafty dividers, and then this layout is what they call the checklist layout, and it is vertical. It's like a vertical layout, but the details are a little bit different. So at the top box you have kind of like a dot graph. In the middle you have your checklist, which is why this is called the checklist layout, and at the bottom you have just like an empty box. So in all seriousness, I could use this one as a replacement for these two. I could use this just for work to kind of say like, here are my top 3 priorities for the day, which I also have a daily page, which I love, which I've been using for the past almost 2 years since I discovered this page, and I'll show you what it is. But it is a daily page that I use from Happy Planner, and I have bought probably like 20 packs of them because I use them every single day, and I just love it. But it has like the top 3 priorities, and it has like a task list and then notes, and then on the back it's just blank, which is fantastic. But I could use this too for work as well to kind of say like what's upcoming. I do digital advertising, so I could say like what campaigns I have coming up or what client meetings I have coming up, and then like any immediate tasks, and then I could put any like notes from the day or follow-ups that I need to do. The other way that we could use this is to disregard dates altogether and just kind of make it a project organizer, where like disregard the dates, and instead of the dates here, maybe this is project number 1 or client number 1, action items for that client. Like for me, it might be this is client who shall not be named, because we don't talk about our clients because of, you know, contracts and stuff. Client number 1, and they're spending this much with us. These are their launch dates. The things that we need to do production. We need to get, you know, talking points for their audio production. We need their imagery, their creative, we need direction. And then at the bottom, I could put any notes, like we have a study that we're running with them, they're targeting for their campaign, things like that. I could put that here. So just something really cool. You could even use it as like a Kanban board for like the week. And instead of having them here, which is kind of something I was thinking of doing with the teacher layout, instead of having dates at the top, it could be, again, like clients, and you have like a sticky note that you move, like this is production, you know, you have your production, you have your proposals, your production, your contracts, things like that, and they just kind of like move along the board, which is kind of cool too. So you could have like a proposal, contracts, production, any like, and then like additional information here, things that you would need to track or do, and then like once it's launched, and like sending them a report of performance, whatever. Did I like talk to them, like are they happy with what's going on, like a check-in, whatever. And you have a sticky note of like the clients' names, and you could do like client 1, client 2, client 3 on a sticky note, and just kind of like move them along the board. And then also kind of like put lists here of like what that entails, so you have almost like a task card. I don't know, there's a lot of different ways that you can use this layout, and I think it's really cool, and I really like the cover. So I'm kind of going back and forth between, do I want to use this cover, or do I want to use this cover, or do I want to use this cover, because like this also has Alice. This was from Walmart. Isn't it cute? There's Alice again. And it has, oh my gosh, not Woody. I mean, it has Woody on here too, but it also has Jessie. There's Jessie and Aurora and Peter Pan and Tiana. Like, I think this cover is really cute. So I'm kind of going back and forth what cover. Oh no, don't shake again. What cover I'm going to use. This one, or this one, or this one, or my, oh no, planner fell. Planner down, or this one from the SWAT Girls. So anyway, this video is now 20 minutes long. I hope that you've enjoyed your time here, and we'll be back again with a setup video for 2024 once I have all my pieces together. Have an amazing day and have fun planning. Bye.